Hello and welcome back to the Love and Dating podcast. I'm your host, your dost Niyoti, here to guide you through the twists, turns, and sometimes downright puzzling world of modern dating. If you're a single man looking for real love, authentic, lasting, and meaningful, then you have come to the right place. Today we are diving into a question that hits close to home for so many men. Are you faking it to win her heart? Be honest, have you ever caught yourself pretending to be someone you are not, just to make her like you? Maybe it's claiming you love yoga when the closest you have been to a mat is your living room carpet. Or maybe you have gone along with her love for indie films when you're more of a blockbuster action kind of guy. At first glance, these little white lies might seem harmless. After all, isn't dating about putting your best foot forward? But what happens when the act starts to wear thin? That's what we are talking about today. Why faking it can backfire and how being genuine is the real key to attracting and keeping the right partner. Let me tell you a story about a guy named Vijay. Vijay was your average guy, smart, kind, with a decent job, but he wasn't exactly what you would call confident in the dating department. One day, he met with a woman named Preeti on a dating app. Preeti's profile was filled with pictures of her hiking, doing yoga, and sipping smoothie or juice. Vijay? He hadn't stepped foot on a trail since a school field trip and considered a burger and fries his idea of health food. But he wanted to impress her, so on their first date, he told her he loved hiking and had been wanting to try yoga. He even ordered a beetroot smoothie, which, as you can imagine, was not his idea of a good time. The date went well, or so he thought. Preeti seemed impressed and Vijay felt like he had nailed it. But as they continued to see each other, cracks started to show. He dreaded their yoga meetups and struggled to keep up on hikes. When Preeti eventually found out he had been faking these interests, she felt betrayed. Not because he didn't like yoga or hiking, but because he hadn't been honest about who he was. In the end, Vijay lost a chance at real connection because he wasn't true to himself. Here is the thing, pretending to be someone you're not might help you impress her initially, but it's like building a house on sand. Eventually, the foundation crumbles. Why? Because authenticity is the cornerstone of trust. When you're not authentic, you set yourself up for two problems. The first problem is, you attract the wrong person. If she is drawn to the version of you that isn't real, then she is falling for a persona, not for you. The second problem is, you exhaust yourself. Keeping up the act is tiring, and when you're constantly worried about maintaining the facade, you miss out on the joy and ease of a genuine connection. Women, believe it or not, are incredibly intuitive. They can sense when something doesn't add up. Pretending might win you a few dates, but it won't win you her trust or her heart. Now, let's flip the script. Imagine you're on a date and instead of trying to be what you think she wants, you show up as your real self, quirks, flaws, and all. You're honest about your passions, even if they are not perfectly aligned with hers. When you're authentic, two magical things will happen. The first thing that will happen is, you build trust. She sees that you are genuine and that you value honesty. This lays the groundwork for a deeper connection. The second thing that happens is, you attract the right person. The woman who appreciates the real you, the one who finds your interests and personality charming, will stick around. Authenticity doesn't mean you have to bare your soul on the first date. It simply means being honest about who you are and what you want. If you're clear about your values and confident in yourself, you will naturally draw the right person into your life. So, how can you make authenticity your superpower? Here are a few tips to get started. The first thing is, know yourself. Take some time to reflect on who you are, what you value, and what you're looking for in a partner. The clearer you are about these things, the easier it will be to stay true to yourself. The second thing is, start small. Being authentic doesn't mean sharing your deepest secrets right away. Start by being honest about your interests, preferences, and opinions. The third one is embrace vulnerability. It's okay to admit that you don't know everything or that you are not perfect. In fact, vulnerability can be incredibly attractive because it shows you are human. The third one is set boundaries. If something doesn't feel right, whether it's pretending to like something or compromising on your values, don't be afraid to say no. The fifth one is be patient. Building a genuine connection takes time. Trust that the right person will appreciate you for who you are. Now, I want you to think about your own dating experiences. Have you ever found yourself pretending to like something just to impress someone? Or holding back your true thoughts because you were afraid of being judged? Take a moment to reflect on how those moments felt. Did they bring you closer to the person you were dating, or did they create a sense of distance? Being real might feel risky, but it's the only way to find a partner who truly values you for who you are. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to leave you with one thought. The women who's right for you will love the real you, not the version of you that feels polished or perfect. Faking it might seem like the easy route, but it's a detour that takes you further away from finding genuine love. Authenticity, on the other hand, is the bridge that leads to trust, connection, and lasting happiness. If you're ready to take the next step in your dating journey, I have something special for you. In the episode description, you will find a link to our Dating Right workshop. This workshop is designed to help you embrace your authentic self, master the art of meaningful connection, and attract the right partner into your life. So don't wait. Click the link and join me in discovering how to date with confidence, honesty, and purpose. Because real love starts with the real you. Thank you for tuning into the Love and Dating podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe, share, and leave a review. I'll see you next time where we'll tackle another big question in your journey to finding love. Until then, remember, being yourself is the most attractive thing you can do because remember, you deserve the love. I'll catch you in the next episode. Happy dating!